En unos instantes comenzarán las preguntas. Gracias por su paciencia. Gracias a todo el mundo por...
Everything changes.
Life.
The crux of the matter is a league title beckons, and if things go their way, they'll be celebrating it at the end of the 90 minutes.
Ponga por delante, liderazgo
Stay with us here on EA TV for every kick of the ball. Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. My name is Derek Ray and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And today could be a memorable day for the visitors. An opportunity for them to clinch. Is it going to be? And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Plenty of support here. But nothing comes of it. I think Barcelona fans thought this was going to be a campaign full of joy, but I'll tell you what...
Oh, Derek, can he finish this?
Another goal goes in! I'll tell you what, this was not the way it was supposed to go.
Well, I can't believe this is the same team we've been watching over the last few weeks. They've been so poor today. Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one foot in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
2-0 now, and back underway. Koro Muani. Now with Hakimi. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Sergio Ruiz. Really nice ball. And there it is! They've got one back, but they need one more.
Well, here it is again. It's a wonderfully weighted ball over the top. And Ronaldo's shot is then hit with such power. He's a top-class player when he gets into those areas.
On they go again. And I wonder, can Real push for a leveller here? Meseguer. Nicely timed tackle. Abonii. Incisive pass. He can't hold on to it. Oh, great defending.
Well, that save could be the turning point here, because they've been second best all over the pitch up to now.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure by stringing a few passes together. Will it be? Well, driven fiercely against the frame of the goal.
Well, he struck it well enough, but that has to go down as a big miss.
Granada sloppy in possession here. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Could play it in, and playing it back. Could be! Crucial intervention just then, amid impending danger. He read the situation defensively and did his job. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Ronaldo on the move. And there goes the half-time whistle. Another 45 minutes left. But as it stands, the title party will have to wait for another day.
Well, Derek, I'd like to see a little bit more from them, particularly as they've been so good this season. I'm sure we'll see a response in the second 45.
Into the second half then, and Real doing the chasing. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. And nicely over the top. Well, hit with ferocity. When accuracy was required. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now.
Le sustituirá con el 21, Rodrigo. Con el 12, Camavinga. Con el 23, Mendy. Y con el 14...
And a tidy challenge. Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. It should be! A very timely interception. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Granada versus Valencia. Good technique displayed. Now in a more than decent position. Trying his luck. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. So a personnel change then. Who's going to get on the end of it? A good and fair challenge. Really inventive stuff from Real here. And the cross goes in. No nonsense clearance. Marvellous anticipation. Into the final 20 minutes. Oh, that's splendid play. It has to be. Oh, it's in. And as things stand, they will be crowned champions.
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through? Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Well, far from the ideal pass. Aboniyi. Oh, surely. And the referee has pointed to the spot. A penalty it is, and a chance for them to forge ahead. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
This to give them the lead again. And he slots it home with confidence.
Well, here it is again, and what a penalty this is. Right into that top corner. There's no saving that one.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Mirto Uzuni. Well, couldn't keep it in. Well, not far away from the final whistle, and Real Madrid have got to pull out all the stops.
Well, what a finale this will be. They've had so many chances throughout the game, but they just need to find a composed finish in the dying moments.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Magnificent defending. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Good ball over the top. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. And so it's over. And this is not at all what they were looking for. They've lost 3 points. And who knows what's going to happen in the title race.
Well, let's just hope that was a one-off. That was so out of character, but they have to forget it now and move on to the next game. In my eyes, they're still favourites for the title.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he obviously scored the winning goal, but it was his overall performance that impressed me most. He was on fire today.
Antes de nada, me gustaría darle las gracias por molestarse en responder estas preguntas. Muchas gracias por las respuestas.
there's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong, and I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.
acuerdo, se nos ha agotado el tiempo. Muchas gracias por venir.
Here in Spain, it's known simply as El Derby. The two Madrid rivals, Real and Atletico, about to go head-to-head, and it's anyone's guess who will prevail. It's next on EA TV. Well, it really is a sparkling day for football at one of the great venues in the world game, the Estadio Santiago Bernabéu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And today's the day they could be crowned champions. It's Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid.
Well, what a game this promises to be. Speaking to the fans outside the stadium, they're in buoyant mood, full of expectation that they'll be celebrating come the final whistle. Let's hope they can hold their nerve here.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Mendy plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Jude Bellingham starts with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And in attack today, Cristiano Ronaldo plays alongside Kylian Mbappe. Nahuel Molina. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, as we look at the table, many have been speculating for a while that they're moving inexorably towards the title. A draw in this game.
Oh, it's in! And as things stand, they will be crowned champions!
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through? Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback. And I have to say, the finish from Ronaldo is just brilliant. He's such a good technician. It's a wonderful goal. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
Back in action then. Let's see if Atletico, having conceded, can wipe out that last goal. Borja Iglesias. Encouraging this from Atletico. Chance for the leveller. Looking for a teammate. An alert piece of defending. Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game. The rumours have been confirmed. He has elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Stuart.
Well, it's a great shame because he's been a joy to watch over the years. But he's certainly going out at the top, which I think is a really good decision, Derek.
And possession lost by Real Madrid. Nahuel Molina. It's with CAMPEONES. Options in the centre. And the goal kick will be next. Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. And back with Vinicius. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Could still be dangerous. Nicely blocked. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. Ronaldo. And still looking for space. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Ronaldo. Mbappe! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Hernandez. High quality defending. Gabri Vega. Rudiger. From one side of the pitch to the other. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendy has it. And good work from Atletico to win the ball back. Rodrigo. Opportunity here. And now it is there for him. And a goal! And it could be the one that puts a seal on the title.
Well, that should be it, Derek. Surely they can't let it slip from here. Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
underway again. And a 2-0 advantage here. Ronaldo. Looking for the right angle. Valverde. It might be. Oh, narrowly wide. So unlucky. Taken away. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here it is again. Ronaldo finds exactly the right pass behind the defenders, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Ronaldo. Just the challenge that was required. Error by the keeper might give him a chance. And Bellingham. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. So on the cusp of half-time and Real Madrid well on top. Stuart, interested as always to get your take.
Well, what a first-half performance this has been so far. They look like scoring every time they go forward. The positional rotation, the ability of players to run with the ball, and the passing have been brilliant. Let's hope to see a similar display in the second 45.
Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Rodrigo. Played into the centre. Mbappe. And back to Rodrigo, and drawing it back. The fans want to see a shot. Opportunity. Well, you can't argue with finishing like that. Superb stuff.
Well, just look at this turn, and the finish isn't bad either. That's a great goal.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Difficult to stop him. Javi Galán. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Bellingham. Here's Ronaldo. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Well, there's the half-time whistle, and it's all going swimmingly. They're just 45 minutes away from being crowned champions today.
Well, what a position to be in. They just need to perform well in this second half, and as you said, they will be the champions, and fully deserved, I would say. They've been excellent this season.
Underway again here, and Atletico know they've got to perform an awful lot better this half than they did in the first 45. Ronaldo. Oh, great defending. CR7's. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Oh, he squandered the chance, and he was clean through as well. Given away by Real Madrid. Getting the better of his opponent, and his teammate got him out of trouble. Just a quick reminder, we'll have live coverage of the Champions League semi-final first leg. It's Real Madrid facing Bayern.
Well, I can't wait to see how the coaches set their teams up for that one. Both will want to lead going into the second leg.
Out of play and a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. It is an Atletico substitution. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Could be. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Rodrigo. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running, but nothing comes of it. Javi Galan. And he was in the right place to intercept. And he's got the beating of his opponent. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And denied by the post. Valverde. Well, the fans want to see a shot. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
And here's a change now for Atletico. They take it short. In a dangerous position. A good and fair challenge. Well, a really good run. And disappointing that it's gone out of play. Eder Militao. Theo Hernandez now. Mbappe. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Oh, did so well to deny him. Keen to take it short here. Valverde. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Plays it back. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Vega. Joao Felix. Super tackle and they've won possession. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Might it be Mbappe? Palmed away by the keeper. So a Real Madrid corner. Substitution for Real Madrid. It's a short one. Rodrigo. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Vega. And snuffing out the danger. Well, he's certainly not alone. Felix. Still alive. And a corner for Atletico. And over it comes. Appear to be in two minds. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, big chance! Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Just the challenge that was required. 10 minutes to go then. Schick. On the ball, Joao Felix. Must score! Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Bellingham. Hernandez. Now with Mbappe. Could be! Really top-class goalkeeping from Jan Oblak. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, really good pass. Oh, super header. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Mbappe. He's in behind. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Determined defending. Doing everything possible to keep possession. And there goes the final whistle. I'll tell you what, for weeks, the fans have been singing, we're going to win the league. And that's exactly what they've done.
Well, just look at the players' reaction. A mixture of relief, joy, a bit of exhaustion there as well. What a great achievement for this club.
It is the ultimate measure of achievement for any club. Confirmation of quality over the course of an entire football season. And well, they might celebrate with gusto. And now for the moment of confirmation. The trophy presentation.
Well, this is what they were dreaming of before the game. To come and pick this trophy up. What a performance from them.
Yes, a performance that has impressed absolutely everyone. And now it comes down to holding that piece of silverware aloft. The sweet taste of success. It has been quite the journey, and it comes to an end in style on the big stage.
And now the celebrations can begin. Not just the players, but also the fans, the coaching staff, everybody involved with this club. What a performance it's been.
And it is always a collaboration between players and fans, and how special is this to be able to celebrate right in front of your own supporters.
Well, these are lovely pictures, aren't they? Celebrating with the fans. They've certainly played their part. They've made so much noise over the season. Really lovely scenes here.
And they're going to be continuing for a while, I think. And now they get ready for the photographs that will be appearing in the newspapers, on the internet and on social media in the hours ahead.
And they will cherish these photos for years to come.
Le agradecemos su atención, así como que haya aceptado contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias por la respuesta.